Hi everyone. This video it goes through the lab 6 ArcGIS. It's how to perform spatial analysis in ArcGIS. So before we introduce ArcGIS to create the data and then check the attribute data and then making the map. So besides that, we have more like a function. We can do the spatial analysis in ArcGIS. Maybe you want to know how many airports is close to you and then which one is the closest one. So we can do those analysis, spatial analysis. So next, I'm gonna introduce the detail. So before we go to the ArcMap, we do the lab. I want to go over some basic concepts. So the first one is spatial analysis, which is examine the characteristics, the features of the spatial data, or how a feature spatially relate to one another. So another one is spatial query, selecting objects from a layer based on their spatial relationship with other layers, rather than their attributes. Another one is spatial join, which sometimes you want to join two layers together according to some spatial conditions. So which is appending attributes from one layer to another layer based on the spatial relationship of the layers. So next, when you do when you wanted to know which is close to you in some kind of area, how many airports do we have it? So we're gonna use some tool called select by location. In this class, later we're gonna introduce how to use it. So this is a ArcGIS tool used to select features from one or more layers based on their spatial relationship to another layers. So inside of this tool, when you do the setting, we have two concepts. It's about target, select by location, and source. So the target is the layers from which features will be selected when using the select by location tool, and the source is the layer containing the features for which selections will be made in relational to when using the select by relation tool. So this is about the geodatabase. Inside of the geodatabase, we have 4 feature classes. This is come from today's lab file, which you can download here on week 9. And then here is ArcGIS Lab 6. The name is Chapter 6, Perform Spatial Analysis in ArcGIS. As you notice here, the zip file, make sure to unzip it. So after you unzip it, you got all those files, and then there's another zip file inside the file. You just download it, and then make sure unzip this one, and you get this file. So inside this file, we have Ohio select a geodatabase. So inside this geodatabase, so let's open up map. We have so before before you do anything, you have to make sure you connect to the file. It's a file you just download from the week 9 on the Blackboard. It's about the chapter 8. Yeah. So inside this file, we have Ohio select the geodatabase. We have 4 feature classes. Those 4 feature classes, it's about the feature Ohio County. We focus on the Ohio County this time. So we have Ohio County is a polygon feature class of 88 counties of Ohio. And then the second one is Ohio Major Road. This is a line feature class of the main road in Ohio. And then another one is the airport, a point, Ohio Airport, a point feature class of international and regional airport complex in Ohio. And then this one is Ohio Places. So it's a polygon feature class of Ohio's incorporated and non-incorporated places. So after those, let's go back to the ArcMap. Let's do step by step how to do the spatial data analysis. So before we do connect to the file, after you connect file, drag the database to the table of content. And let's add the data. Okay, make sure here's Ohio select geodatabase. The name is correct. Here, let's select all of them and then add. Okay, for better vision, we try to make this, try to move some, or if you want to move the layer, make sure you click this one, the list by join order. So this one I didn't use that much, I'm more on the bottom, the load. Counties, more than that. So I'm not use this right now. So I'm gonna change the symbolic to make it like a better vision. Okay, here. Change the color, maybe. Dark blue. Okay, here we go. So those are the airports. And this is Ohio County. Yeah, we can probably change to. Okay, so next is Ohio Place. So make sure this one top. So you can see all the place and so let's only focus on the Ohio County. So before we go deeper, we have to make sure right click on this map. We make sure the data frame property. So first we make sure here's the meters, the units. Next is the coordinate system. Make sure is so under the projected coordinate system, you find the world. And then under the world, make sure you find the WGS, this one, Web Mercator, auxiliary sphere, and then apply. Okay. So then you can add those. Okay, this is the it's not good. Green. Okay, this is better. Okay, so and then next I want to introduce how to measure the, we don't use this name. So how to measure the distance between two places, like two airports or something from different countries or something like that. So we through this Ohio County, we right click on it to find the interesting countries. First I want to find is Bolton. Okay, better for pick. We try to sort this for alphabet order. So right click on the name and sort by descending. Oh, I want to sort by ascending. Okay, so A, B, C, D. So I want to find the Fulton. This one, and then press the control on the keyboard to make the multiple choice. Next, I want to find the Lucas. This one. Okay, this is the two which I choose there. Okay, see, it shows on the map. Let's zoom in. Okay, this location. Okay, let's double check. So this place is Fulton, and then this place is Lucas. And then let's check the name of the airport. This is the Fulton County Airport. And then this one is the Toledo Express Airport here. So which I want to do, I want to measure the distance between these two airports, Fulton County Airport and the Toledo Express Airport, these two. So what we can do is we can click this measure tool, and then so click this pull down menu. So here is the default is plain. Actually, want to measure the real or distance, we have to choose the geodeck, and then make sure click the line. So because this is the line distance. So as you can see here, it's a black circle around this airplane area. So because it show you like you select this point. So if your ArcMap on your laptop didn't show this black circle, you can go to the customize toolbox and then find the snappy, and then make sure this blue square is clicked on this point snappy. After you did this, you click it back, you close it, and then you go back to here. The black circle will be show up if everything is okay. Yeah, this guy. So let's try to measure those 2 points. So here, click on this one, and then all the way to here. So as you can see in this measure box, here has a segment and a length. So the segment is okay. So the segment is for one like from one point to another point location, and the length is for multiple, like from here and from here. As you can see, the length is all those all those added together, but the segment only one of those. So this is how we calculate the distance between 2 points, or you can calculate the area, like the area square. You can also use this choice. Make sure you choose this one, shape area. So okay, so after let's unselect it. Okay. So next is about using spatial join for analysis. Like sometimes we want to know how many points are within each of the polygon county boundary. So here in Ohio, on the Ohio map, we want to know how many airplane in each county polygon. So like you see here in this polygon, we have 1 airplane, and then on this one we have 1, 2, 3, 3 airplanes here. So how we gonna do this? We gonna so what are we gonna do? We want to do the spatial join. So right click the Ohio County, and then select the join and then related, and then select join. And then here, join data from another layer based on spatial location. Make sure you choose the spatial location here, and then choose the layer to join to this layer or load it. So we want the airport. So here, we hold the option to choose. Each polygon will be given a summary of the numeric attributes of the points that fall inside it. So how do you want the attributes to be summarized? We want to know the total number of airplane in that area, in that country. So make sure save to the Ohio database. Here we choose to the counties, airports join, and then make sure here choose a file and the personal geodatabase feature class, and save. Click OK. So let's refresh this database. See, you get the county airport location. So here is shows a layer here. Let's open it, and then you can check. It has a count here. So 1 means 1 airport in this country, and then now it means don't have any airport in this country, and then 3 that means has 3 airports in this country. So we done this this way. We don't need it, so let's remove this one. So for next, I wanted to do the spatial join also, which I wanted to know like for each place. So we're gonna use this database. Each place, what's the closest airport? We wanted to find like for example in this place, what's the closest airport according to this one? Is this one, or that one? So we don't need to do manually. The ArcGIS gonna help us. So let's do this one. So right click on the Ohio place and then find the join and the related. Same thing, select the join. So here is the same. Join data, make sure you join data from another layer based on spatial location. And then here is the layer you want to join into is Ohio Airport. So this time we're gonna, for the option 2, we're gonna choose the close. Each polygon will be given all the attributes of the point that is closed to its boundary. Yeah, we're gonna choose this one. This time we're gonna make sure you save to the Ohio select database and name this as place airport join. And then save it. Click OK. Okay, let's refresh this airport. And then you see place airports join. And then here also a map here. So let's open the attribute table. As you can see here, the distance. So what that means, so for the, you can find the place name here. So for the mountain volume, and then the closest airport is the name of Connex County Airport, and the distance is about like 107,055. Those, oh sorry, this one is 3,169. This is the meters. Yeah. Okay, this is about a spatial join, which we're gonna introduce. So next, like for example, so for example, you work as a developer of Ohio County. You wanted to build a new airport in the Ohio state, and then you want to find a place like you want to find a place to build this airport. So first, we wanted to this have a few conditions you have to met. The first one is you want the new airport to be located in a country with a large population. So this we're gonna do the select by attributes. So country, we're gonna go here, selection, select by attributes. Okay, so this time we want to focus on the layer of Ohio country, which we wanted the population have a large population, the country. So we go to double click the population 2010, and then the population is more than 50,000. That means we consider a large population. And then click OK. So as you can see, those those color like a circular is all selected feature here. Select a country which has large population. So next condition is about like select all of the populated place within the border of those countries. So we want like those country, we want to find the place like those place within this big population country. We want to find those. So let's right click. So we gonna select the selection by location. So because we want to find a place within the large population county. So here we select a feature from the place. And then this is a target layer. And then we want to find the country. the source event, you selected a feature, those selected feature. And then here we say within the source layer feature, within the source layer feature, and then click apply, and then click OK. Okay, so here you see this all the select places all shows within those large population county. So let's see how many places we selected. We can check here. We have 520 places. Is inside the large county, large population county. So for next, we wanted to like the third condition. We wanted the place must be near a major road, which is within the 0.25 miles. Make sure it's miles. So same thing, make sure this major road shows up. So selection by layer. So this time we select from the currently selected feature in. And then next we want to select the place, same thing. But here we want to do the major, Ohio major it's a major loads. And then for here we want to within a distance. So right now we're within a distance. We got within a distance of source layer features. So right now we do here is so make sure it's meter, make sure we change to the miles and then apply. And then click OK. So as you can see here, like a much less place was selected. So we can double check it here, open the Ohio place table, attribute table, as you can see it here. Right now we only have 484 and before it's 520. So which we feel awesome, which means, so next we want to choose place most far away from the airport, far away, like maybe 35 miles away from it. So same thing we're gonna do, select by location. And then this time we select remove from the currently select features because we want to far away than the 35 miles. That means within 35 miles, we're gonna remove from the current select features. So here we still choose the Ohio County, Ohio place, and then this time we go to the airport, this source, and then here within a distance of source layer features, but here we have to change to 35, and then make sure here change to the miles, and then apply, and then OK. So let's see how many we got right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now we only got 5 places. It's an ideal place for us to build a new airport. So we wanted to export those file layers as a new layer. So right click on the Ohio place and the data, export data. So make sure it's select features and this layer's source data. Use the same coordinate system as this layer's source data. And here, make sure save to the Ohio select database. Okay, and then name this as final places. And save, click OK. Do you want to add the exported data to the map as a layer? Yes. Okay, so let's refresh the database. Then you can see here has 5 final places. So here, let's go all close those. Let's see which 5 places we have found it. So here is basic, it's very tiny, but this is the 5 places we found it right now. So here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 place. We can check the 5 place like information on this attribute table. So after we found this, we wanted to do some analysis. We want to know like which of the existing airports those places are closed. So we wanted to know those 5 places, the closed airport. which airport is closer. So we want to output this one. Okay, so for this, we have to do the spatial join. So right click on the find place and then join and relate join. And here is join data from another layer based on spatial location. So here is we want to join the airport, the Ohio airport to the final place. So for this, we wanted the closed one. We wanted to know the closed airport. And therefore here we wanted to make sure same thing to the Ohio side. So for this, we want to name the so it's we don't have to save a file yet. Let's just close. Click OK. So let's go to the let's go to open attribute table. Wait second. Let's join. Join. So here join data from spatial data and then choose this airport. Okay, still okay. Oh, this one. Sorry, I just opened the wrong one. So as you can see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place. And then you find the distance. This is the distance between the closed airport. This is the airport's name. So I did 2 times. I don't need this time. This one. Yeah, this is the closed airport we found it. Those. Yeah. So next is about in the final place layer attribute table finds the highest population value will save as the set of the new airport. So in this, we don't need this anymore. So in this one, open the attribute table. We want the most population. So let's find the population final place. So he has a population 2000. So let's sort of like descending. So the first one is the most population one. We want to find the most population place within this file, from this file location, from this file place. So the first one, which we wanted. Okay, so we're gonna save this selected data as a new attribute. So here as new attribute, we're gonna save this to Ohio database. No. Okay, we're gonna name this as a chosen one, chosen set. Now click OK. Yes, we want to show on the screen. Let's refresh it. Refresh it. How come this shows up? Yes, okay. So here is it shows up. This one. This is the only one we choose. This one is here. This is the only one. So we're gonna zoom. Here, so we're gonna zoom. This is the location place. We're gonna build the new airport. This will be fun. So this is with the large population from the final place. So after that, we want to do 2 analyses for this chosen set. First, we want to find out how many airports are within 100 miles of the chosen sets. So we use the select by location. How many airports? We have to make sure the airports are there. Okay. Yeah, we have to make sure the So select by location, and then select a feature from the Ohio airport. And then for the source layer is one side, regional distance is 100 miles. Let's apply. Click OK. Okay, so here we can go to the Ohio airport, open the attribute table, and then we can see he has 12 airport, which is within 100 miles on the chosen site. So he has 12 airports. So next we wanted to know the places. How many places are within 35 miles of the chosen site? So the Ohio places. So same thing, we do the select by location, and here select feature from the not airport this time, Ohio places. And then the source there is about chosen set. And here is the same regional distance of the source layer feature. And here is about 35 miles. Okay, make sure here is a miles. And then apply and click OK. So you can choose how many places and the place information which are within like 35 miles of the chosen set. So you open the Ohio place attribute table. As you can see here, the 55 out of the 1,000 something. So you can check. So you can check if you want to go deeper analysis, you can check all the information about the places. So this is pretty much about today. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me on Discord or go to the office hour. Thank you.